The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, from Tombstone, weighing 265 pounds, Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Friday Night Fury. The West Zone Wrestling Federation is underway. Tay, Westy on commentary with me. Fellas, are you glad to be back or what?
Oh, I'm absolutely glad to be back. It's been too long. I broke my back probably the last time I was here. But tonight we're hoping for a fantastic lineup of matches.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
Sorry to hear about your
with
back.
a lot less injuries.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we know that we took an extended hiatus, that there was no communication, but we promise you that we were out here, we were planning. We are going to be bigger and better than ever here in 2025.
It's going to be better than ever.
Charles almost looks like he might have put on a little bit of weight. But he still has that murderous intent in his eyes. And a new theme song.
Training's changing quite a bit. I mean, he kind of, if he had to have known, kind of how his tenure before the hiatus went, and he kind of got even more unhinged, which I didn't think was possible, and he took that chance to transform himself.
And his opponent making his way to the ring from the Bronx, New York, weighing 240 pounds, Kang Price.
Here is a legend.
Yeah, this was like one of the first champs, wasn't it?
Kang was the inaugural Midwest champion.
That's one of the most undefeated wrestlers on our roster.
Kang, the first man to hold both the Midwest and World Championship. New theme song for Kang as well.
Those abs look a little bit more defined.
He definitely looks like he's been hitting the gym. I think that's a new jacket too.
It looks like everyone's been taking this time during the hiatus to, put in the work, get training, come back even better.
Yes, indeed. I mean, I know I certainly have been training.
Oh, same. I need to definitely be a lot better than I was. Oh,
Charles is just
jockey.
Kang.
A little chain wrestling here to start.
Taking it back to their feet.
Kang and Charles just in a just a match of strength here. Charles now getting the upper hand. A switch by Kang. Definitely, chain wrestling, definitely not something we saw a lot of in the past. These guys definitely working on their craft during this break.
Yeah, I think it's just a more technical side. Oh, it looks like Kang came out ahead of that exchange. Having a chop.
Yeah.
And just trading chop after chop. Kang calling for him to hit him. Charles getting the upper hand, and now we got a hockey fight.
It definitely seems a lot more personal. There's a lot more tension to this conflict. Oh, Kang looking to put him away.
Yeah. But Charles immediately breaks out.
Kang getting the upper hand. And what a match to start off with here on this rebirth.
Two former world champions.
Yeah.
What kind of maneuver was that from Charles?
I don't know.
That was jellyfish his way through that.
Big suplex by Charles.
I did hear that Charles was like swimming in the ocean. I didn't necessarily believe it.
In the ocean?
Yeah, like that's what he said. And I was reading like near the ocean, and he was like very.
Wait a minute.
But he was like,
Kang.
Kang's
setting up.
No.
Misses the kill shot.
Yeah, I guess if he was battling those currents, I mean, and that resistance.
I don't know what it is, but Charles is really hard to copy.
Adds that mystique of the man rabbit.
I don't know.
Oh, and Charles locks him into a sleeper hold. Looking to choke Kang out, but he's able to fight his way out of it. Charles a kick out of 2. Near fall though for Kang. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the newest things to the WZWF that we have never seen before is we will be debuting on Tuesday our brand new women's division. That has to breed a new level of excitement. Charles with the destroyer, or sorry, the code red.
It's long overdue. I mean, we've seen such great talent when we've been traveling. You know, I'm glad to have them at the WZWF.
Yes, we will see the women debuting on Tuesday in a battle royal to determine tournament seeding to crown the first women's champion. Charles locking in the sleeper yet again. Something we've never seen out of him before in the past.
He's going to choke life out of him. Dang.
Maybe in a big spine buster. I'm wondering if in his time in the ocean, Charles didn't learn the importance of oxygen.
Yeah, I don't know.
The heat seeker from Kang.
Develop a need to not have oxygen. They no longer have that need.
And Kang victorious to start us off.
Great showing from Charles and doing the proof.
All things considered, he probably could spend more time training on land.
But ladies and gentlemen, we do have a tournament planned here to crown the inaugural United States and World Heavyweight Champions. This match, actually the first match in that tournament. We will explain more about it later in the show. And we're getting right into it here. No entrance on this match. Had to take a little commercial break there, but here we go, underway. We have a fatal four-way featuring members of the upcoming tag team tournament. See in the ring, Omar Hernandez of the Lucha Syndicate. We got Quinn representing Kaos, Mon-K representing the Manimals, and Stubbs of the Job Squad. We will see all of these guys tag team partners later on tonight in another fatal four-way.
It's weird, dude. These guys all look different, especially Stubbs and Mon-K.
Well, I mean, it's been like, what, 3 months?
But, yeah, Stubbs, a different shirt, a different haircut to say the least. Rocking just a full side-shaved mullet now. Quinn looks identical to what he used to.
Omar looks like he has hands.
And got some tattoos removed. All of them.
Okay, look more mental.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's bulked up. Remember, this is a fatal four-way, so it is a no disqualification match, and Mon-K has a baseball match.
He threw it at Andre.
Stubbs.
Look to get DDT'd onto that baseball bat.
Stubbs almost looks more agile than he used to, and that's dangerous. A man his size. Oh, Anaconda Vice from Omar. Stubbs finds his way up. A lot of submission attempts in the first match and now here with the chokeholds and now the Anaconda Vice. Something I'm a big fan of. Omar, Texas pile driver.
Honestly, something that I feel like was greatly lacking. I think that was a big way for all of these wrestlers to evolve.
Andre was taunting at Mon-K.
We had a roster full of brawlers.
Andre has Mon-K up in the air. Big layout powerbomb. Andre looking for the win. Mon-K out at 1. Breaker from Omar. Misses that lion song.
Everyone here staying aggressive, which that's good.
Omar looks like he just might have some new gear all the way around other than that mask.
3 months is enough time to reinvent yourself.
Stubbs has him up. Modified torture rack, but Mon-K fighting now.
He's got newfound power.
Andre with that jumping enziguri. Mon-K back elbow rocks Stubbs. Andre, big drop kick at Omar, but Omar just sidesteps it. The Mon-K flip to Stubbs.
Andre and Omar looked confused there for a second. They didn't know if they should go for each other or go to break up the pin. But Mon-K looked like he's getting ready for something.
Mon-K has him up. The gorilla driver. You know, we've seen the memes. We've heard the jokes. What happened if 100 men face one gorilla? Mon-K, he is not looking to prove that gorilla would lose.
Indeed.
Wait a minute. Andre. Big moonsault.
Oh.
Goes for the cover.
Oh, Stubbs is bleeding there. Mon-K to his feet.
Mon-K able to make the save. Mon-K presses him. Gorilla press. Stubbs. Matchbox cover to Omar. Omar flips it with the help of Mon-K, but Mon-K able to end it. Big strike to the spine of Omar. These guys too, almost looking like they have a little bit more personality to them. Their taunts, their little movements, just all having more of a distinct flair. BFT from Andre.
Stubbs in the ring.
Stubbs breaks it up.
Okay, going for another weapon here. What's he looking to do?
And a sledgehammer to the small of the back.
Oh, Stubbs pushing Mon-K away from Andre.
Andre, big. Going for a cross body. It hits Mon-K, but also crashes down on the head of that sledgehammer. Andre setting Stubbs up for something. Might have been looking for a finish, but Stubbs says no. The power of Stubbs. Tried to drive that sledgehammer down and catches him in the stomach.
Stubbs adding so much more skill.
STO from Mon-K.
Everyone's got to get in there and break it up.
And Mon-K steals the win.
Mon-K proves that they need at least 97 men.
Indeed,
Or
Or four. But 3 will definitely not cut it.
first. Scientific.
Impressive win and great momentum to start things off for Mon-K of the man. The following contest scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from Fargo, North Dakota, weighing 259 pounds, Jerome the Janitor. God, this guy, I just remember 3 months has passed and he's still just such a vibe. Looks like he's cleaned up a little bit too. Got a new uniform.
Yeah, good for him.
Brand new swagger.
I'm not certain where he's getting all his money because we certainly got paid.
Well, the rest of them have it.
So we have downsized quite a bit. A total of about 16, I believe.
Those back surgeries are expensive.
Yeah,
We're just chucking it off the top of the coat.
it looked like you enjoyed it though on the way down. You were screaming how much fun you were having and everything.
That was not screams of joy. That was screams of terrified.
You should be more clear about that next time.
There's literally no way for me to tell.
Okay, I'll be sure to change my screams to be a bit more what would be like a terrified scream as compared to a joyful scream? Alright, fair enough.
Or just
accused of not having fun.
on your way down, just say, I am not happy about this.
The more monotone, the more serious.
And his opponent making his way to the ring from the Queens, New York, weighing 265 pounds, Angelo Sanmartino. Angelo, as always, that slow and methodical start to his entrance. Looks like he as well. Maybe a new hat, maybe a new jacket.
Potentially. I might be going crazy. I've never been able to get this guy's name right. Didn't his name have 2 M's?
No, it's always been NM.
Yeah.
It's Sanmartino.
Huh. Well, that's news to me. I don't think I'll get this crap on.
He might. He might be looking to prove something, so.
As I was talking about at the end of that first match tonight, this is another match taking place within our brand new tournament format new to the WZWF, taking inspiration from some other fantastic wrestling companies that we've witnessed and observed throughout our time. We have 2 groups, the A block and the B block, both of these featuring 8 hungry superstars ready to achieve gold. Every superstar in each block will face off against one another. At the end, the person with the most points in A block and the person with the most points in B block, they will face off to crown the inaugural of the new version of the WZWF World Heavyweight Championship, while the runner-ups will face off to crown our first iteration of the new United States Championship.
Very impressive move there by Jerome, just adding his personality and his swagger to everything he does. But that's definitely, harkens me back to our, inaugural tournament when we started this whole thing.
Indeed, so taking some inspiration, but just thinking, how can we make this more competitive? This tournament will run. Jerome gets a quick near fall. This tournament will be running for close to 2 months. We'll be ending around the end of June when we will crown our champions. So it is going to be a grueling couple of weeks for these competitors. Another big leg drop from Jerome.
Everyone will get a chance to prove themselves against all sorts of combatants.
And obviously, the 3 of us will also be in that tournament. The 2 of you in A block, squaring off tonight in the main event. And myself in B block, along with our friends, the Music Man Z Jonesy, and the rejected Sky, who apparently he's got something new in store for all of us.
I can't wait to see what he's got.
I will say one thing. I have been informed by him. Sky no longer a part of the job squad. Yes, he's said he's completely on his own. He said he has a new business venture that he's pursuing. I'm not sure what that means, but he said he's ready to be the face of a company. He didn't specify our company, just a company, so I'm not sure what that meant.
He's probably going to see how this tournament goes for him.
Angelo, big German suplex. I have been seeing Sky eating a lot of Quiznos lately. I don't know if that has anything to do with something.
Why Quiznos though? Isn't they like
That's
a Jimmy
what
John's,
I
like,
said.
outside of his place?
I was like, we got Jimmy John's, Subway, and Jersey Mike's all within like 2 miles, but you've been driving 4 hours for Quiznos. And he said you do what you do for business, and I don't know what that means. Big senton from Jerome knocks Angelo down. Not the cleanest landing for Jerome, though.
But he's still going.
Dragon screw leg whip from Angelo. He's going to throw Jerome back into the ring here. Jerome ducks under, leapfrog, big hip toss. Jerome unsure of what he's looking for. Pumping the knee.
Angelo, no real offense.
Big clothesline from Jerome. Jerome's a big man. He does have a 5-inch height advantage in this match.
Angelo looking to steal it right here.
Angelo catching that back kick. We've seen Jerome utilize that kick in the past to set up for one of his finishing moves. Angelo able to get out of it. Beautiful gut wrench suplex.
Bringing Jerome to his feet.
Belly to back suplex.
Yes, that's what I know, I promise.
Hey, a suplex nonetheless. Devastating powerbomb of sorts.
Angelo just showing off his power here.
Oh, and an RKO cutter-esque move from Jerome. Reversing the blackout. I didn't know he had something like that in him.
I'm surprised Angelo's able to get out.
The graveyard shift, as he calls it. Jerome's new finishing move. Still not enough.
Cutter into a graveyard shift. Angelo's got some endurance on him.
What a devastating DDT that was there, that graveyard shift. It's spiking him face first.
Oh, Angelo looking for some move of his own. It is tried and true.
Big Chops has him up. Devastating Death Valley driver going for the cover.
Oh, the ref doesn't see it.
Jerome out at 2. Now Angelo just clawing at the face. Big ripcord clothesline.
punishing Jerome here.
Knee to the face. The second one. 3 of them. And a kip up from Jerome. He is fired up. Angelo, a big strike. Jerome, another counter. Has him up. Angelo fights out. Targets that knee. Cutting the bigger man down to size.
Jerome trying to get away. Get a little bit of breathing room, but...
Well, Angelo going out to the apron. That big backdrop on the apron. Now just taunting him with those feather kicks.
Ooh, the disrespect.
Jerome's and kicks to the quad. Devastating punch.
And then incredible twisting maneuver from Jerome. His high flying skills.
I'm heading up top. Calls for him to his feet. And for that senton we saw him do earlier, but again misses. Angelo locking in the guillotine. And a rope break. Not sure how the ref was in position to call that, but big elbow from Angelo. That might be it. That was a cross. Yeah. And that's it. I'm not sure Jerome would have survived that guillotine, but that elbow was far too much.
Definitely took way too much out of him. Incredible turnaround. Honestly, Angelo, I had him out. And
Impressive win.
Turns it around. An impressive showing from both men.
Indeed. I look forward to seeing what they continue to do here in this tournament.
We kept both of them for a reason. They proved it right here.
Angelo
picking his next challenger.
soaking this moment in. The following contest is an A-block match. Making his way to the ring first from Sin City, weighing 275 pounds, Prisoner 114. This guy looks different. Wait, but there's something different. He looks bigger, and he's not coming out with the kendo stick and a beer. He's got a baseball bat and a chain around his neck. This guy, he's intimidating me about this guy.
Hopefully this evolution, is the start of something brand new for this Prisoner 114. Who the hell is that?
And his opponent from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing 252 pounds, Zydrunis Chudnofski. Big Chud making his WZWF return.
The first loser of the West Zone Cash Case. Cash.
But even in defeat, what an impressive showing he had in that match against Kang. That match alone, one of the reasons that we decided to keep him on.
Oh yeah, very much so. One of the very few newer wrestlers that we have that have stuck around with our company.
Indeed so. But that's not... That can't be the same guy, right?
No way it's the same guy. No, it might be. He sucks the same. Oh?
It's too early to tell. That trap squeeze. Wearing Chud down. Drops him to his knees. And he is just powered Chudnofski down. Targeting limbs? We never saw that from 114 before. Look at the power staying on his feet. Chud looks concerned. Just slaps him across the face. And here comes 114. This is a man, well, I think it's a guy that never really had success before. Up until the end. He came back, he won a match, and then, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the last episode that we ever filmed, Prisoner 114 defeated former WZWF employee Super Macho Man for the International Championship. All right, 114, big choke slam.
Whoa. Brutalizing this guy. And what do you mean by former employee?
Super Macho Man no longer with the company. He has decided to move on to pursue a career in boxing.
Hope it works out for him.
I see the face paint from Chudnofski really wearing off as he eats that boot. It's a testament to how much of a one-sided affair this has been so far.
Wait. You're telling me that's not his skin color?
What?
The white skull on his tanned face? No.
Yeah, this whole time I thought that was his.
No, it was his face paint.
Like a birthmark? Did you think it was like a birthmark?
I didn't know. I didn't want to ask. I just thought it was kind of weird, you know?
When we went out to lunch with everybody, he didn't have it on.
I didn't know that was him.
In Westy's defense, he was wearing sunglasses that day.
That's a completely different person at that point.
114 just powering him away.
That was also the one where we followed back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember starting it off of saying, like, fellas, we're glad you're here, but 12 of you, this will be the last time you spend with the company. And I think we did it in a great way too. Of we only covered the lunch of those that we kept. Everybody else was handed a bill, and that's how they lived.
Yeah.
we did have to fight them in the parking lot when they were pissed off.
Yeah,
I'm just, look at some of the absolute legends in this company we left behind. Super Macho Man, Theodore Styles.
Theodore Styles?
Felix Hunter.
Oh yeah, didn't the DNA test come back? And it turns out he was actually...
Yeah, he wasn't part lion.
Yeah, okay, and then I feel like Charles just ate him.
Yeah, Charles didn't order anything at that lunch.
Yeah.
Well, that's a terrifying thing we don't have time to get into.
No, not at all.
Oh, but Theodore Styles didn't make it?
Unfortunately, he did not.
I should have been paying a lot more attention than I did. But we have to say, those are amazing.
Oh, a big headbutt. Devil inside.
The ref
Kick out at one. Just waking him up.
Man,
114 has him up. Hangs him over that top rope. I've been remiss to say though, I don't know if you guys noticed the blood on the face of Big Chud.
It almost looked like it's like woke him up a little bit, like fired him up.
Big knee to the gut, followed by the axe across the spine.
Going for a pin again. Chud won't stay down.
Eats another kick. 114 powering him up and then just throws him back down. 114 looking for something here. Has him up. This is the move. The spinning powerbomb. Big Chud able to get out at 2, and 114 is pissed.
See the back of the Zydrunis.
You hear the crowd chanting, "We're not worthy"?
Yeah, just the injuries on Zydrunis there.
I mean, we have seen a little bit around the fist. Oh, the Iron Claw slam!
Oh, is that going to be it?
Who knows?
And no, 114 able to power out with that devastating new maneuver from Big Chud. Yes, the welts across the back, the stomach, the chest.
Chud's looking for something, but Prisoner 114 is really close by.
DDT from 114.
Getting ahead, running
Went
head
for
start.
a kick, but Chud ducked it. And a big boot.
Oh, possum kick. They're heating up.
Chud's throwing some jabs. He's heading to the top rope. Uncommon territory for him. Big splash, no! Eats another boot.
Prisoner 114 has been loving that move. Zydrunis catches the foot. Oh, shit. Throws it.
Stomp in the arm. Huge shoulder tackle. These two men going back and forth, putting on a great showing. A German suplex into the ripcord lariat. This could be the time that he's going to meet the end of days. Hooks the leg. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world where Prisoner 114 has won his first match in a tournament.
Clearly, no, this frozen.
Congratulations. I don't think this is the same guy.
There's no way.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring first, from Jerusalem, weighing 255 pounds, Feeeeeeesh. What in God's name is that?
Did he eat fish?
Hey,
Fish has been
I thought he was from Death Valley.
No, apparently he's been from Jerusalem the entire time.
He looks terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he's still got that crawl.
Oh no.
Oh, those beady little eyes.
But his arms are so thick, moving so easily.
Just look at the size of those. Are those gills or scars?
Yes, I guess.
I need an adult.
He's going to eat the other competitors.
Don't zoom in on his face.
Are we sure he didn't eat Super Macho Man?
He might have ate a lot of people.
No.
And his opponents first, making his way to the ring from Kentucky, weighing 100 pounds, Boone! Is Boone bald? He making his way to the ring with a bit of swagger, but
Not that
what
big.
happened to his hair?
Only Boone is doing improved, I guess.
We saw the new appearance of Stubbs.
Man, Boone not as arrogant as he was before, it looks like. No more confident.
Alright, well, we'll see how it works for him here. Or are these guys just looking to gain some momentum moving into the tag team tournament that starts next Friday. Next competitor making his way to the ring from Mexico City, weighing 205 pounds, Antoine Hernandez. Just like Omar, some new gear here for Antoine.
Definitely the time to evolve himself.
Know as well, talking earlier about the former competitors that are no longer with the company. Hector Rodriguez also not with us anymore, so Antoine, Omar, and Javier moving forward as a trio. He was the really scrawny kid with a blue mask that I'm not convinced wasn't Sky trying to be a luchador.
Did he ever have a match?
Yes. The final competitor making his way to the ring from the Bronx, New York, weighing 220 pounds, Oliver Quinn. Oliver looking ready to go. Have a new chain? I'm noticing, seeing it with Kang and seeing it with Andre and now here with Oliver, I think they've got a new bandana there too. It's a little shinier than I remember, a little more gold. It used to just scream yellow, but this is really screaming black and gold.
That's good, honestly. Let's see if he can follow Kang's lead here and score a win.
As we know in that earlier tag team match, it was Mon-K picking up the win. Gained some momentum for him and Feeeeeesh, and you know this new and improved Feeeeeesh gonna be looking to follow suit.
Indeed.
And he's out of the gates hot. He's just brutalizing Antoine.
Fish going to break up the pin.
Boone doesn't have any hair. I feel like he had hair.
That's what we were talking about on his entrance.
He's never had hair.
No, he had that greasy long hair, and Stubbs had that terrible mullet that he appears to have just shaved the sides on. But now you see 7E Feeeeeesh just crap squeezing Boone. Oliver taking some time to just taunt him out of the ring.
He's got to recover after he's taken.
Feeeeeesh to the middle rope. Big elbow across the throat and face of Oliver. Antoine's got a baseball.
Feeeeeesh and Boone work together for a little bit. But Boone's still lightning quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, after this match, it is our main event, the fourth match of the A Block tournament. The unpredictable T-Rex Zach Westy leaving commentary to face off one-on-one against the man to my left, Pumpkin.
See if I can get my win, bro. on Tuesday?
Yes, I will be squaring off in the main event against Sky. I got a few new tricks up my sleeve as well. I've been working on a new finishing move. A new setup move as well. A new signature.
Okay. I would not. Oliver trying to steal a pin while everyone's to the outside, but Boone not letting him get away with it.
Antoine putting in some damage with that baseball bat. Misses the enziguri.
It's going to be interesting though with the tournament not having.
Ooh, Oliver hitting that. What's that?
Because Boone went all the way in our inaugural tournament last time.
The inaugural West Zone Wrestling Federation's man who was undefeated for so long.
With that devastating DDT, and now he's no longer even in the tournament. Fully committing to being a tag wrestler.
Fully committing to O'Hare. Ooh, what a round kick there.
I mean, he seems more agile.
Hold on.
Onto Oliver. Oliver's getting to his feet.
I think it's called aerodynamics.
I don't believe that's true.
Believe it or not, that's what's happening. Beesh, a headbutt to the back of the head of Boone. This card's a throwing chair from Antoine.
Oh. From downrange. Also, but aerodynamics only works on planes. And last time I checked, Boone is not a plane.
Are you sure about that?
No. Now that you say it, I don't know if I can prove it.
Devastating, shining blizzard there. Boone misses a leg drop.
Just to be caught, man.
Carrying him to the middle. Sit out powerbomb. Big suplex. Hurricane Rana has it knocked. He's going for the cover. Kick out at one as Feeeeeesh is just mauling Oliver. Doing a reversal. Death Valley water slide as it used to be called. I guess now the Jerusalem water slide from Feeeeeesh.
Say, Boone and Feeeeeesh. Chuma's feel like the Chuma's dominant man here.
Going for the cover, but Antoine able to break it up. Here comes Feeeeeesh. A Death Valley driver. Antoine punching Feeeeeesh. Thought he was going to try and steal a cover, but... Huge splash from Feeeeeesh. DDT from Boone. You've seen him win the world title with that DDT.
Oliver's still in there, though. Never the opportunist here.
Oh, Antoine and Oliver appearing to work together, but Boone slamming their heads together. Went for a super kick. Gibson.
Oliver got the chair.
out on the outside. Suplex. Feeeeeesh going after Antoine now on the corner. Showing some power. Clubbing blow, driving her face first into the ground. Looks for a cover. Oh, that one is Antoine.
That's a chair.
Big face buster from Oliver. Chucking the much smaller competitor there with an exploder suplex. But Boone back into it. Got Oliver in the corner.
Makes you wonder what.
Catches Boone. Setting him up again for that DVD. Oliver calling Boone to his feet. Antoine. Another sit-up powerbomb. Goes for the cover. Feeeeeesh breaks it up. Match starting to just go off the rails.
No competitor wants
Oliver,
to lose here.
7-7. Antoine breaks it up before the count of one.
Now these two Titans are going to have to fight it out. But Boone's waiting in the wings. He'd be smart to let these guys wear each other down.
This could be Antoine's chance. Connecting. Goes for the cover. But Boone stays alive. Antoine with that jumping enzuigiri.
Boone, you're down the way.
Action into the back actually takes out both men. Now taking off. It's out into the eyes of Feeeeeesh. Scorpion drop DDT. Super kick to Oliver. Wait a minute.
Oliver's matched the
He's
wing
setting
here.
up. That 450 elbow drop. And Boone slides in to steal the cover, but Antoine not going to let that happen.
Absolutely not.
Cyclone bomb from Antoine.
Boone not wanting the baseball bat.
Bulldog from Feeeeeesh. Oliver. Front-wrench suplex. He's stomping the hand of Boone. Taking over the clothesline. We have seen
no idea who's
finishing
gonna
move
win
after
here.
finishing move in this match.
Every competitor just giving it their
Oliver
all.
throwing some hands.
Now Oliver going for
He
the
wants
weapon.
that baseball bat. Going at Feeeeeesh here, who's starting Feeeeeesh back down.
Antoine. That takedown.
And a back to the spine. And Oliver the silencer. This is his opportunity, but he's not going for the pin. He had Boone dead to rights after that silencer.
And there was no one up to stop him, but
Now he's going for the cover, but it's too little too late.
everyone's
You
in
gotta
there
imagine,
now.
if Oliver doesn't come away with the win, that's going to be the moment that we're going to look back on that cost him in this match. Feeeeeesh stays alive.
Only barely, though.
Boone has Feeeeeesh up. What a roundhouse kick.
Here goes Oliver.
He went for that DDT, but a Northern Lights reversal from Oliver for the win. Broken up by Antoine. Has him up. The axe driver. Boone starts to stir. Boone to the apron. Comes back in, misses the leg drop, and Oliver back in the Antoine.
Sam going for the pin. Gotta make you wonder what's going on. Within a couple moments, it feels like Oliver could have ended things, but he just
Oliver,
simply refused.
7-7 pile driver again. Looks to discard Boone. European uppercut.
Antoine escaped.
He might be looking to put Fish away. Falling him to his feet. Because he got big double axe handle. Going for the cover, hoping that was the knockout. And it was Oliver Quinn getting the win in this fatal four-way.
Very, very hard fought from everyone. Couple questionable decisions throughout, but all in all, a fantastic win for all of them.
Indeed so. Kaos and the Manimals both coming away with a little bit of momentum tonight. The following contest is your main event of the evening. Making his way to the ring first, from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing 235 pounds, Pumpkin Tay Evans. We got Tay here. Some new ring gear of his own, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely some new trunks. Sticking to that same entrance we've seen him use throughout his whole time here in the WZWF. Tay looks ready to go. Look at the muscle definition on that shoulders. This guy's been in the gym for sure. And he is set for just what a huge match to get us underway. Tay and Westy going at it again. Two absolute best friends, all in the search of being the first world champion or the first United States champion. An opportunity at both is what presents itself in this tournament. Tay locked, aimed, and ready to fire that finishing shot at Westy in this match. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, weighing 260 pounds, the unpredictable Zach Westy. And Zach Westy is dancing like we haven't seen before. He is roaring to be back in the ring here in the WZWF. Looks like $1 million bucks. New entrance, new theme song, new jacket, same old glowing red glove and belt. Zach Westy is ready to make his mark in the Federation. Sorry, I am just mesmerized by these dance moves right now. Oh my god, a no-hands cartwheel? Oh my god, Westy, take me home out here. My god. Alright, as we are getting underway again, this is your main event of the evening. This is the fourth match of this tournament. And Tay hot out the gates with that pump kick. What we've seen tonight so far in this tournament, in the A block, we have seen Angelo Sanmartino coming away with a good win. We have seen Kang defeating Charles to start, and Prisoner 114 with a huge win over Big Chud, Zydrunis Chudnofski. Great action to start. We've seen Mon-K victorious in that initial fatal four-way amongst the tag teams, as well as Oliver Quinn coming away with a fantastic victory and arguably match of the night so far in his fatal four-way. As these two continue to just show a test of strength here, working each other back and forth, the referee finally separating them. Westy goes for a strike. coming up on Tuesday, we will see the debut of our women's division as the 8 women slated to start us off will meet in a battle royal to determine the tournament seeding going forward to crown the inaugural first ever West Zone Wrestling Federation Women's World Champion. As well as we will see 4 matches from the B block featuring the Music Man Z Jonesy versus the Wolfman Kenny Adams. 2 guys returning, ready to make an impact. We will also see Sexton Shaw going off against Big Shane Barker. Javier Morales of the Lucha Syndicate. Tay looking for that cover, but a kick out at 1 by Wesley. Javier squaring off against the newcomer to the West Zone Wrestling Federation, Gabriel Armstrong. A very impressive young man, if I do say so myself. And then the main event on Tuesday will be myself going one-on-one against Sky. And I'm just looking for a win. But so is Tay with that devastating knee strike. Now just stomping the back of Westy, forcing his head into the mat repeatedly. Tay, Meteora off the middle rope. But Westy comes right back in with a dragon screw. It'll be interesting to see how far these two are willing to go in this match to get a win against one another. Said 2 best friends, both of these guys. 6 more matches in the A block. Westy just flexing on him and stomping on that spine. Westy, we talked about the muscle definition of Tay looking like he's been in gym. Westy, he's looking a lot more solid himself. Both these men just put in the work while we've been away. Pop-up power slam. No, into a backbreaker. Incredible move from Tay. But Westy again out at 1. Irish whip into the bottom rope. Leapfrog. And a Claymore kick from Tay. He's got him rocked. Now wait a minute. I think Tay's setting up for that pump kick. And he connects. That might be it. He's going to pull Westy out of the corner. Going for the cover. Could this be all? Westy out at 2, but we've seen Tay put people away with that punt kick. He concussed prisoner 114 in the past. Crowd with the chant of "We're not worthy" as Westy gonna try to fight his way back in, but right back into the waiting strike of Tay. Tay calling for Westy to get to his feet. Gets himself in position. Misses that kick, jumping over the top rope. And an Irish whip. Ducks under. Leapfrog. Went for a drop kick, but caught by Westy. Stomped to the midsection. Westy looking to lock in a Boston Crab. And he's got it cinched in. But Tay immediately powers his way out into a roll-up. Westy at 2 reverses it. Tay right back. And a kick out at Westy before a count of 1. The crucifix Rana from Westy. He could be setting up. My God, Westy is going. No, Tay slips out of the crucify. Into that face buster. Tay setting up in the corner again, looking for another punt. He connects right along the rib cage on that one. And that is all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, Tay victorious in the main event of Friday Night Fury. Arguably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, singles win of Tay's career here in the WZWF. Congratulations, my friend. Enjoy your moment in the adulation of the crowd. Remember, this tournament, different than in the past, one loss does not mean you are out. These guys will look forward to next week. Tay will face Zydrunis, Chudnofski, and Westy goes one-on-one with Kang Price.